This is important. Before we go further, I released a video yesterday. However, before I move on, I need to stop and say something that most AI awareness conversations deliberately avoid. We did this. Not they. Not some distant corporation in a glass building. We, human beings, driven by the oldest forces we have ever known: money, power, competition, and the seductive belief that we could build something extraordinary and still remain in control of it. The engineers who built these systems knew the risks. The executives who funded them knew the risks. The governments that failed to regulate them, they knew too. Geoffrey Hinton, the man many call the godfather of AI, built the foundational technology that made all of this possible. Then he left his position at Google specifically to warn the world about what he helped create. His words were, and I want you to hear this, "I don't think people are putting enough work into how we can mitigate the scary things." This is a man warning us about his own life's work. Now we are here, watching, reacting, expressing alarm, as though we are spectators at a fire we did not start. But we started it. And we kept adding fuel, because the warmth felt good. Think about the order of events. Humans built AI for profit, to replace workers, to win geopolitical races, to gain market share, to automate inconvenient decisions, to process data faster than any human mind could. Every one of those motivations was human. Every dollar invested was a human choice. Every safety concern that was overridden in the name of speed, that was a human decision made by a human being who went home that night and slept. Now the same humans, and in some cases the exact same people, are standing at podiums warning about the dangers of what they built, funded, deployed, and profited from. There is a phrase for this: watching the hen house. But the fox did not break in. We invited the fox in. We built the fox. We taught the fox everything it knows. And now we are surprised that the fox is behaving like a fox. There is another parallel worth sitting with. There is a theory, I do not know if it is true or false, that certain knowledge is kept from the public because releasing it would destabilize society. The reasoning goes, people cannot handle the full truth of certain things. So those in positions of knowledge make the decision on behalf of everyone else. Ask yourself, is that not exactly what is happening with AI right now? The researchers who know what these systems are genuinely capable of, not the press release version but the internal testing version, are making decisions about what the public should and should not know. The companies building these systems are deciding which findings to publish and which to classify. The governments being briefed on AI capabilities are deciding how much of that briefing should become public knowledge. The justification is familiar. Society cannot handle the full picture, so the full picture is managed. The question that never gets asked in that framework is, who decided that the people making that decision are qualified to make it on behalf of everyone else? Here is what I believe, and I say this as someone who is using AI to deliver this message, which is its own kind of irony that I am not going to pretend does not exist. The answer is not to stop the technology. That ship has sailed. The answer is not to simply be afraid. Fear without action is just paralysis dressed up as awareness. The answer, the only honest answer, is to stop pretending we are spectators. We are participants. We have always been participants. Every time you use a product powered by AI, every time you accept a recommendation, every time you allow a decision that should be made by a human to be made by an algorithm, you are participating. The question is not whether you will participate. You already are. The question is whether you will participate consciously, with awareness of what you are part of, or unconsciously as a passive recipient of decisions made by people and systems you never examined. That is what AI awareness now is for. Not to make you afraid, not to make you angry at technology, to make you conscious of your role, of your choices, of the moment we are actually in. Because the moment we are in is not coming. It arrived, and everyone in it, including you, including me, helped build it.